It's not what matters for now.
Okay.
For me, it's a childish and premature. I don't like this.
Thank you. Thank you for
nice day.
You
God
too.
bless
Have a great one. You too. Let's go to WhatsApp. Let's go take some messages there. We're going to start with this one here that says, Adigoke from Lekki says EKEC should desist from increasing tariff until they have improved power supply by 80%. You're not going to work and you want an increment in your salary. Isn't that stupidity? We have all sorts of rubbish in this country. The people that are supposed to fight for the rights of Nigerians are busy sleeping. That's Adigoke from Lekki speaking to the planned increase in electricity tariff. Raymond is in Nigeria, and Raymond says CBN have started again, Sheriff. New government is trying to make life difficult for Nigerians. They should wait for it. That's Raymond from Ajah who dropped that on WhatsApp. We're streaming live on Facebook. We're also live on YouTube. Let me know what you think about the stories we have for you today. Onos Lens on Facebook Live says this new policy has an underlying reason. I don't think it's for identification. Tokwe on Facebook says it's all to distract us. That's what Tokwe says. Okay, Tokwe, I hear you. Let me go back to the telephone lines now before we go to YouTube. Good morning to you.
Hello, Mr.
Good morning, ma'am.
Yeah, good morning. My name is Ngozi.
You're welcome.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Okay. By the electricity
Planning.
For me, I feel it's very absurd. What are they increasing? Darkness. Before you could go for any increment, by now they should meter everybody. Every household in Nigeria should be metered. You cannot be talking of an increment when half of the population or even more than half of the entire population is not metered. That means I will be paying for what I did not use. That's exactly what they are trying to do. And these are just daytime robbery for me. Then for the CBN, I don't see the reason making social media a prerequisite for opening an account, because it's not everyone that is on social media, Sheriff. We know that a lot of people don't do social media. So will you now force me to go into social media because I want to have an account in a commercial bank? It's not making any sense. We have NIN, which is a national form of identification. If that is not enough for them, then I wonder what else they are looking for. Thank you so much.
Ngozi, thanks for calling me. On Twitter, Afolabi Toro says, FG has done the right thing regarding the social media status on finance policy. Sanity must return to our land. One can't just wake up in the morning and speak ill, of the government and organized crime at will in the name of social media. Afolabi, thank you for sharing. Ejetavo B says the CBN must wake up to responsibilities with their KYC issues. I have issues of transactions errors with UBA and First Bank. And he says since December 2022 and March 2023, and they are failing to resolve them. They should stop the invasion of our privacy. Ejetavo B on Twitter. Good morning to you. Morning. Morning to you. Should we go? I think we should go. Let's take another call. Good morning to you. Morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, please. Good morning to you.
Sheriff, good morning. I actually want to react to this. This is my first time of calling anyway. My name is Johnson Monday.
Let's talk.
Okay. The thing is this, I'm even wondering, these policies are really completely irrelevant. If you would ask me, I hope it won't get to the level where the government will be requiring us now to submit the day we'll be sleeping with our wife and all of those things. Those things are not relevant as far as I'm concerned. They are totally irrelevant. The information that are necessary have been submitted. And hence, for that reason, they are not supposed to be asking about social media and all of those things. That's my take on it.
Thanks for sharing. AY is on Skype. AY, how you doing? Good morning to you.
Hey, Baba Sharif.
Good morning, Baba.
Morning, sir.
I salute you.
Morning, sir.
Yes,
sir.
How is Akwa Ibom?
How's your family?
How is Akwa Ibom?
We dey pull up for Akwa Ibom, auntie. Sharif.
Yeah.
You see this CBN policy is draconic and archaic. I don't know how you want to invade people's privacy. People should condemn it, and I implore Nigerians to just no one should give anybody their Facebook ID. What do they really mean? Sheriff, does it really mean we don't have people with sound economic and financial mind in the CBN again? What is going on? We never even finish Mefele's Wahala. That one still then grand. This one don't come up with another this thing again. What is wrong with Nigerians? Sheriff, I'm fed up. I was like, this can't be real. When you were reading all those things out this morning, I said, this can't be real. No, it can't be real. That is invading in people's privacy. Nobody condones that. Look, Nigeria is gradually turning to Syria, Saudi Arabia, and all those countries that hack into people's social media handle. Sheriff, I'm tired.
Hey, thanks. Right on time. Right on time. You can hear the clock already. Right on time. Thanks for calling. Appreciate your time. Okay. Let's go jump on another call now. Nigeria Info. Good morning to you.
Hey, thanks. Right on time. Right on time. You can hear.
Please turn off your radio and listen to me.
Thanks for calling.
Turn it off. Turn the radio off. Can you hear me? I can't hear you. Maybe I should go and take another call then. Let's take another call. Nigeria Info, good morning to you. That call has dropped, so we're going to jump on another one. Good morning to you. Morning.
Good morning to you, Mr. Tariff Quadry.
Yes, please. Morning to you, sir.
My name is Prince Y. Calling you from Amuwadofin. This morning, I want to talk about two things quickly. Number one, the Imam told the Muslim, Umar, you should not borrow money to buy cow, and that is funny, and it's right. And I want them, all of us, you don't have money, you don't need to go and borrow money. It's not compulsory for you to kill a cow. Secondly, I want to all the federal ministers of work to tackle Julius Berger. Is this the contractor? Are they saboteur or what? You told Nigeria you are going to commission Lagos by the you finish the job by April for commissioning. Until now, they are still working there. And this time, where more people are traveling, you block on the road. Somebody spend 4 or 5 hours on the road, and Salah is coming, and they don't notice this. Why are they punishing Nigeria? That Julius Berger has seen him as a saboteur who wants to sabotage the effort of government and want to punish Nigeria. Why?
Thank you, sir.
The Federal Minister of Works should do something.
Thank you.
Lagos State government should do something.
Thank you. Thank you, too. He's pained. He's really, really angry. But I also would, I'd suppose the government would have given Julius Berger or whatever company working on that axis of Lagos-Ibadan Expressway to halt work right now, so that, because it's a heavy traffic area, so that people can travel during this Salah celebration. You know, people will travel a whole lot. Also, it's also another option for you, rather, is for you to go by rail. That is if you're going to Ibadan. I don't know if we have rail service to Oshun, Ado-Ekiti and the rest, but I'm not sure about those areas. But if you're going to Ibadan, you can simply just go through rail to train and just move to Ibadan as against just, going by road. That is if you can. But if you can't, we can implore the federal government to please ask the contractor working on that route to, because that story is everywhere this morning about how people spent hours over the weekend trying to travel for Salah. I'm back to the telephone now. Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning, Sherry.
Good morning to you.
Hello?
Yes, please, we can hear you. Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
I can hear you. Good morning.
Yes, my name is Bola.
You're welcome.
Yes, just to add to what the last caller said.
Right.
I live in Opik here. I've left my home 10 minutes to 6. Coming out of Opik, you have to turn out. You first face as if you are going out of Lagos. Then you turn out. You turn back to Lagos. I am still on Kara Bridge. This is 10 minutes to 8.
Whoa.
I'm still on Kara Bridge. They should understand the times and seasons.
I'm sorry. Are you still with us? Oh, I'm sorry. We're going to have to move on. I'm sorry, lady. We lost your connection to your call there. Please do try and call me back if you can make it back, okay? I'm going to go to YouTube. I'll come back telephone in a moment. Mukaila Balogun on YouTube says, those opposing the increase are the obedience. Ask of their names and you would gets that they are Igbos. Nigeria will be better and great if it's Peter Obi that won. They won't be making noise. What increase are you talking about? Power? Are you talking about power increase? Come on. If you're talking about power increase, it's not everything that is politics. Everything may be politics to you, but to some other people, everything is not politics. Some things are reality. Adewale Ogun says, I hope one of those notable lawyers and or CSOs in Nigeria will challenge the CBN's directive or policy. It is illegal and a breach of privacy laws. Blair Anya says the federal government has not utilized the means of identification and that we already have. There are quite a number: BVN, NIN, TIN, national ID cards, international passport, etc. Implementation of new policies is always a problem. I mean, we aren't seeing new notes anymore. The CBN should look into that. That's Blair Anya on our live stream on YouTube. Blair, thank you for dropping that. I'm back to the telephone now. And good morning to you. Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, please, morning to you.
Hello, good morning, Terry.
Good morning.
My name is Roslyn. I'm calling from Lekki.
Welcome.
Can you hear me?
Welcome, Rosalind. Please go on.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Rosalind. Please go on.
Okay, I just wanted to about the policy of CBN.
Right.
Just like you mentioned on YouTube, I was wondering the kind of suffering we went through in January, February. And then now we are having a policy. Though I am indifferent in the sense that there's so many people come on Instagram, all this social media, and they say all kind of thoughts. So if that will regulate, then it's fine. So people will not be talking anyhow. Faceless people that will come and say anything they like. But at the same time, there are better ways to sort out these things, because if it is not a one-sided thing where they want to trap us, everybody down, and then begin to monitor our lives like we do in North Korea, South Korea, if that is the reason why they want to set up this policy, then I don't see any reason for it. But if it is to regulate the way people talk on social media against the government or individual, then it's fine. Also, then I also want to mention about the electricity.
Okay.
Now, they've not even done things. We don't have lights, and we are talking about increments. Most of us don't even have regular lights. In a week, you can even see lights for just two days. So there is a need for us to improve the electricity on ground before we begin to talk about increments. They want to kill us for this, our Nigeria.
Thank you.
It's alarming.
Thank you.
God help us in this nation.
Thank you.
We are looking forward for a better government. That's what everybody wants.
Thank you.
And I pray, I hope and I pray that the president would hear us, listen to us, get people that would think. They travel out for
Thank you.
Sake.
Thank you for sharing your thoughts.
People would think better and do better implementation for Nigeria.
Thank you.
And God bless
you. You too. Have a good one. Good morning to you. Good morning. Talk to me, please. Morning to you. Okay, let's take another call. Nigeria Info, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Morning to you. Yes, please. Morning.
No. If you can't hear me, you will put off the call.
I can hear you. Please go on. Go on.
Morning, sir.
Do you want to call me back?
No.
Okay. Here.
Good morning. Great to meet you, sir.
Please go on. We're listening to you.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, I want to complain about Lagos-Ibadan Expressway.
Okay.
So last day, was it day before yesterday, from CMD Road Secretariat to Bega, we spent about 4 hours. So please, let the federal government do something about it.
Okay.
It's very, very important.
It is.
Please.
Yes, it is.
It's actually like a mouthpiece for the public.
Mouthpiece. Thanks for calling me, man. We have to go now, Lagos. Yeah. Let's thank you all for being a part of this. It's a developing story talking about the CBN's directive to banks, financial institutions generally. Yeah, that's developing. I'm sure that other shows that we've got here would speak to this topic as well. So please stay with us. But right now, we have to bring you the news. After the news, let's talk drug abuse, substance abuse. That's next here on the Morning Crossfire Lagos. I'm Sharif Quadry. Lovely morning to you.
Hi, My name is Dr. Tunji Bakari. I've been a medical doctor for over 20 years, and sometimes I have to recommend my patients leave the country to get urgent care. But with 5G, I don't need my patients to spend enormous amounts of money to fly out. I can consult real time with experts all over the world without needing to get a visa. Even monitoring patients with heart conditions or patients that are at risk of other ailments alone at home can be done with the wearable technology 5G facilitates. Even though I'm a doctor, I keep having to
And I want to assume that you would run because I want to give the listeners context for the conversation.
In 2019, you were running mate to Atiku Abubakar. What did you learn then that you will not repeat this time?
Yes, when is the president coming out to address us?
There's a few things. One, I have a burden and a passion for young people.
The fact that you have elected a man does not mean then you begin to order him around. The president will do whatever is good for the country at any given time.
Mr. Adeshino, isn't the president responsible to the people?
What should the next president do to root out stakeholders who are complicit?
You fire those that need to be fired get fired.
It's looking like a brand new Chelsea, attacking with so much fluidity. And what can you say about that, Martin? I know you follow Chelsea quite closely.
I live close to the Chelsea training ground. That's what you mean by that. I'm not.